esoundtracks.com.
Hello, my name is Christina Frazier, and I am the project director for Upward Bound at DeVille University in Buffalo, New York. I have had the pleasure of working with Intention Elevation on a couple of occasions in a couple of different capacities. I first hired Christina to do some online programming with my students in regards to mental health. So we did a online component, and then we would come together once a week and kind of discuss it and go through it and things like that. What that did for my students, number one, is opened up the conversation to just talk about mental health as a whole. This was when they were transitioning right back into school post-COVID, so it was definitely needed. And definitely beneficial for my students just to start those conversations and just to get an understanding of what was going on mentally and making sure that they're prioritizing their mental health. Christina has also come to my campus in Buffalo, New York to work with my students as well as my staff. So she did some staff training with us as well. Working with Intention Elevation definitely put a stamp of approval, I guess, if you will, on just talking about mental health for my students, for my program. Now we're able to have open conversations. We've incorporated mental health language into our daily activities, even through our entire summer program. And that's all because of Christina and her efforts and Intention Elevation.
esoundtracks.com.
Right? We all know that there's now slowly the tide is shifting when it comes to mental health. And so it's going to take time, right? We have to have patience in our initiatives. We have to have patience with our staff, with our students, right? To start making these shifts. Progress will not just come from that one-time thing that you did something, right? And so we have to have that patience for progress.
Notice a big difference, and one thing we're going to be talking about in the series is like mental health with boys.
Yeah.
And it's so different even from like such a young age about how the conversation about mental health, the willingness to get support for mental health is just so different when it comes to boys and girls.
Welcome to the Mental Health Mastery Method. My name is Christina Broderick, the CEO and founder of Broderick & Co. I'm a former therapist, licensed social worker, turned business owner, and it is my mission to make sure that mental health becomes a priority for all. Now, in my work, I recognize that we take this backwards approach when it comes to mental health. We wait for problems to arise to then get people help. In my company and in the Mental Health Mastery Method, we want to help you take more of a proactive approach when it comes to mental health. We all deserve to learn and build and strengthen our mental health foundations so that we can show up as the best version of ourselves.